Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my daily vlog channel. I'm about to head to work, so I just wanted to say hey to you guys, but if you excuse me for 1 second, I need to go finish getting ready. Well, the only thing that annoys me about my Tervis cup, that I use to drink my water in, is that sometimes when you open up the lid and you go for a drink, because of the pressure on the inside, you start putting it in your mouth, and it doesn't pour right away. And then it's like when an ice cube breaks. If you're drinking a cup with ice, the ice cube breaks and all the water flies your way. Yep, the water flew out, and now it's all over my shirt. But it's water, it's okay. It's just really interesting how that happens. Now, when I walk outside to my car, the person who's walking their dog will think I'm a crazy man because I got drool going all down my shirt. It doesn't really matter. I mean, they can think whatever they want. Quick, hurry, right now. If you didn't notice, I uploaded an unboxing of this. Not an unboxing, but a showcase of Jamaica Inn, this 4K restoration Alfred Hitchcock Blu-ray from Cohen Film Collection. I uploaded a showcase on it on my main channel. So go check it out before it's too late. I don't know why it would be too late, but just go check it out.
Do you bleed?
Yeah, Batman, sometimes I do, but if I do, I got some Band-Aids.
Wow, look how blue these skies are today.
Don't mind me, I'm just driving to work now. Alright, so yeah, I work today, I work tomorrow, then I'm off for a day, then I work another day, then I'm off for 6 days. As I said last night, I was really tired last night. I'm just exhausted all day long. I told myself today, big truck going by. I told myself today that I was going to wake up, or I told myself after I woke up today that I was going to stay positive, stay cheerful, and try to keep it in mind that pretty soon I will have a day off. And you know what? There's light at the end of the tunnel with that. Those of you who work long hours know what I'm talking about. After a few days of working those long hours in a row, you pretty much get really exhausted, especially, depending on the work that you do. Well, just in general, being at work for that long, it's just, it gets exhausting after a while. So, I told myself today I was just going to stay positive and, stay as cheerful as I can. And that's why I decided to wake up and start vlogging as soon as I woke up. Well, as soon as I got downstairs, because that's all a part of me feeling good. Being creative, doing some kind of creative output before work. And I haven't even had my coffee yet. I actually don't. I only really drink coffee on my days off. I don't really drink coffee on the days that I work, which doesn't make sense really. But yeah, I only drink coffee on my days off because I want to sit there and actually enjoy the cup of coffee, not be on the rush. Coffee's great, driving in a car in like a to-go coffee cup, that kind of thing. But nothing beats having it in a regular coffee cup, and that's what I prefer. So, anyways, guys, I guess I'm gonna be heading into work right now. Well, I guess I'll be heading into work right now. That's not what I meant to say. I guess I will be pulling into work eventually. So that means the next time you see me, it'll be after work. And so in a few seconds, you'll be able to see, did my positivity and cheerfulness last? Who knows? But you will find out right now.
Now that is a beautiful sky. We got rain, we got sun.
Alright, so I was just on my break about an hour ago, and now I'm heading home from work, and it's already pouring. It was just beautiful outside. Of course, the clouds were coming in, but it's pouring rain. And to answer the question that I asked myself earlier, yes, I am still in a great mood. Woohoo!
One more day of work and then I'm off. And another day of work and then I'm off for 6 days. Woohoo! What's that guy doing? All right, well, as you can see behind me, I beat the rain. I'm beating the rain. Right now I'm at a red light, but it's coming up right behind me again. I gotta go by the grocery store, so hopefully I get to the grocery store before that rain comes back to haunt me. Okay, I'm in Publix parking lot. That's the way I came. From that, I gotta go in here and try to beat that. I gotta go in there to try to beat all that. I'm wasting time. Place your bets now. Am I gonna beat it? We'll see.
Guess what? I beat it.
Alright, so now let's hope I can get home before it starts again.
Guys, I beat the rain. I beat it. So now I'm gonna go take a shower, head downstairs. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got a major headache. Don't know what I'm gonna do. But either way, I'll see you guys in a second. But real quick, I don't know if I've ever told you guys, but our house is actually nicknamed the library. You know why? It's because of all my movies and my wife's movies, but because of our books. Mainly, they're mostly my wife's books, but look. Huge bookshelves right there. Huge bookshelf right there. Let's turn around. Huge bookshelf right there. This is one room. And of course, you've seen the ones downstairs. And there's another couple in our bedroom. We have a lot of books. This is a library. And look, another one.
Boss is making you.
It's Van Halpert.
All right, everybody. Well, it is after 11 o'clock. My wife went to bed. We just watched probably about 4 episodes of The Office from the 2nd season. This show, the American version. We've already watched the British version before, but the American version is one of our favorite shows that we like to watch together, and we haven't gone through it probably since the show ended. We ran through the whole show again because really we started watching it together like when we first became friends. So it's something that we've always watched, and we ran through it last, I think, when it was during the last season. And so it's been a few years, and so now we're actually going through it again. The first season is easy to get through. I mean, it's like only a few episodes. So now we're in season 2. I think episode 4 is what we ended with. So that's what we did tonight. I laughed like crazy. We had a lot of fun doing it. We had a lot of fun watching it, and I just love rewatching stuff and just laughing. Like I do it with Seinfeld, we do it with Psych, Parks and Rec, Scrubs, The Honeymooners, Andy Griffith Show. I do that with a lot of shows, and it's always it always brings a good feeling, especially after working a long day. There's nothing like coming home and laughing. There's just something about laughter. It's pure joy, and I love laughing. People that know me know that I love laughing, and I love making people laugh. And laughter is a very powerful tool, or a very powerful thing. It's more than a tool. It can be a tool. It can be so many things. But I have started to live. I've always lived by having one of my I've always thought of myself as being somebody who makes people laugh. I love making people laugh. And recently I started buckling down again and saying, you know what? If I make one person laugh a day, if I bring joy to one person, doesn't matter who it is, somebody that I work with, my wife, it doesn't matter who it is. If I'm chatting with some of my buddies here on YouTube and I make one person laugh, that's bringing positivity into this world. So I challenge you guys, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, try to make somebody laugh. I'm not talking about cracking a joke at somebody's expense. I'm just saying try to make somebody laugh, or at least make them smile, because smiling is such a powerful thing, especially in this day and age.
you know, you could just be walking into a store and you look up and you see somebody smiling and you smile back, and chances are that person will remember the fact that somebody walked by them and they were nice. You know, I'm actually making it a thing to where, like, when I walk by people, especially in all my line of work and customer service and stuff all these years, I have always, when I walk by people, it's just a habit to say, hey, how you doing? And, you know, I could be walking, you know, through Publix and somebody walks down my hall or my aisle as I'm walking down, and they look at me, give me eye contact, and, you know, nod or whatever. I always go, hey, how you doing? Like, it's just how I'm doing. You know, it's just how I've always been. My last name's Chataway, so I talk a lot. But I have just always been trying to live by the fact that if I can make one person laugh every day, if I can make one person smile every day, if I can make one compliment to somebody every day, that's bringing positivity into this world. Think about it. The emotion that is used a lot nowadays is anger. People say things to each other because they're angry, they're frustrated. Some people don't say anything really at all until they're mad. Think about it if we switch that, and you made somebody laugh, you made somebody smile, and you complimented somebody every day, how much more positivity it would bring. And I'm not really like saying, like, you know, I'm not saying, like, you know, you have to like compliment somebody's looks, because that gets into kind of sketchy territory. If you are at work and you're with somebody at work, and you're either, if you supervise them, if you manage them, or they're just one of your coworkers, or it's just somebody you know, just tell them they're doing a great job. Tell them that that's one thing I've always believed in. Anybody I've ever supervised, anybody I've ever managed, even when I was, you know, when I first started this channel, there was a time period where I was an assistant teacher in a school, and I've, you know, talked about it. I always said I appreciate your hard work and effort. That's a quote of mine that I got from somebody else, but I've always told people I appreciate your hard work and effort. And just a compliment like that, or just an appreciation, like, it could change a person. I mean, it changed me when people have said that to me. So I challenge you guys, and you don't have to tell me down below if you've did the challenge or whatever, but just keep that in mind and try to do it. Try to do one of those things every day, and it'll cheer you up as well. I didn't really mean for this to get into a big thing, but there's so much negativity out there right now, you know, especially like we're in political season and stuff like that, and I'm always going to avoid politics on this channel, so don't worry, I'm never going to give my opinion on any of that kind of stuff, because it's toxic to even bring that stuff up anymore. And I don't really care to talk about it on this channel anyways, but there's so much negativity out there. And I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it. And I know a lot of you guys are too. So let's battle that. You know, some people say, you know, kill them with kindness. Some people say, you know, like, oh, you're just, you know, trying to be like a hippie, peace-loving type. I'm like, if that's what you want to call me, that's what, I mean, that is what it is. But there's nothing wrong with promoting peace and happiness and love at all. You know, that's my personal belief. And so I've started to do that, and today I kind of went into overdrive, and I did it multiple times. I complimented people, I helped people with their work, I, you know, made people laugh, I cracked jokes, that kind of thing. Like, I went into overdrive mode today because I wanted to stay positive. So anyways, the funny thing is that I gave this talk, and it kind of, okay, let me be real with y'all for a second. Yesterday, I was really struggling. And it wasn't because of like something that happened. I was reading an article about, you know, I love reading about Hollywood history. I was reading an article about the accident that happened on the Twilight Zone, the movie set, in regards to the segment directed by John Landis, where the actor Vic Morrow and two child actors, I guess you could say, were killed on set filming a scene. It was horrific. In the article that I was reading, I can't find the article anymore. It said here, I mean, it was such a big deal. Like John Landis and a lot of other executives were like charged with involuntary manslaughter, and they were acquitted and stuff. And that's, a whole nother controversy. But the article said, click here to see his lawyer, John Landis' lawyer, talking about the case. So I clicked the video. It brought me to, I don't think it was YouTube. I think it was like another I think it was like Vimeo or something like that. But it was the lawyer talking. And the video itself was not a video that was like from a company or anything. It was uploaded. It's like somebody took the video of the lawyer and he was talking about the case. But this idiot spliced in the footage of the accident. And it is horrific. It is disturbing. And it is, it's not graphic detail, but because you don't see it in complete detail, you see it but not in complete detail, and there's close-ups but not super close-up, and it's very grainy. But because you don't really see it as clearly as you think, your mind makes stuff up. But I didn't want to watch that, so I'm watching this video, and by the time I could click off my phone, I saw Vic Morrow and these two child actors killed horrifically. And it really, I don't have a problem. I mean, of course, I'm not really queasy when it comes to all that kind of stuff. I don't get upset. I mean, I've seen crime scene photos. I'm interested in all that kind of stuff. I've seen some pretty graphic stuff. But there's something when you're actually seeing a live feed of somebody losing their life, especially when it was an accident. And it threw me into a tailspin yesterday. My vlog yesterday, I talk about how I'm really tired and stuff like that. It was on my break at work yesterday. And when it happened, I was tired, but I was kind of in shock because I didn't expect to see that. I didn't want to see that. And I had the image stuck in my head all night. Of course, that caused my anxiety to get up a little bit. Of course, I went to sleep. I slept good. Woke up this morning feeling great. But it really, really got me yesterday. And, I only brought that up because that's what I was originally going to talk about. And that's the whole reason why today I wanted to wake up feeling better, But I wanted to bring that up because we were talking about, being positive and all that kind of stuff. And the whole thing is that one of the things that cheered me up is that somebody left a comment on one of my videos saying, they enjoy the video, blah, blah, blah. But it was just a simple comment. And, after I upload these vlogs, I get comments. And that started to cheer me up. It calmed me down. I didn't come in the house crying and all that kind of stuff. But the image was still in my head. It was horrific. It was horrid. I was talking to my buddy Luke, Razor Wire Reviews, about it. And, because I was at work, and, I was on my breaks. I was texting him about it, and came home and told my wife, kind of getting off my chest a little bit, like, because I didn't expect that, and it was horrific, and it really threw me into a tailspin. And the whole drive home, I was thinking about, man, what would happen if a car just kind of, like you start going down that path of, what if a freak accident happens to me? And it's just, that's what happened to me yesterday afternoon. It was from about 7 in the evening when I saw the video on my break, got off around 8:30, went to bed probably like after 12, but I was fine by 11 or so. So it was a few hours where I was just in a daze, not in a daze, but just like, whew, that was horrific. It's almost like if you saw a car accident and you saw somebody die. That's how it is.
And but one of the things that cheered me up was somebody saying that great video, keep up the good work, that kind of a thing. And what seems like such a small thing to do, a small gesture, not just commenting. I'm not doing all this just to say, please comment more. I'm just saying, imagine if you're walking by your coworker who's having a horrific day. They haven't voiced it. Maybe you don't even particularly care about this person. But sometimes all you gotta do is say, hey man, you've been doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Kindness can change somebody's life. But I didn't really plan to give that talk. It was just been on my mind. So I wanted to share it. And I wanted to share my personal experience with it within the last 24 hours. And so yeah, that's going to be it for today's vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been a long day. I started vlogging from the morning time, now until the evening. Tomorrow I work. I'm off on Thursday, work on Friday, then off 6 days. That's going to be awesome. Definitely going to be going to different locations, stuff around the city. Look forward to that. It's going to be a great few days. I got another Criterion coming in the mail. Oh, this next few weeks are going to be epic. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to check out my main channel. I've uploaded 2 videos in the last 48 hours, maybe even more. Uploaded a video last night and then one I think the night before, so past 48 hours or so. Check them out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of the day. See you tomorrow. Bye.